In this video, I shared with you why I chose Edge over the other browsers that we have. I shared the key reasons in terms of features why I selected Edge, why I think Edge has a better edge over the others. So feel free to watch until the end to have my own perspective about why I think Edge is better. And feel free to even drop your own reasons why you think Edge is better or not better in the chat box. So without taking much of our time, let's get started.
Google Chrome is very much popular than all the other browsers you can think about. Internet Explorer, Opera, Firefox, and even Safari. It's very much more popular than all of them. In fact, according to StatCounter on Global Stat, Google Chrome was found to have about 68.58% when compared to Edge, which is just about 8.21% in terms of the popularity and all and stats as of July 2021. Why is it still popular is because of the bunch of extensions that Google Chrome actually comes with. There are a bunch of extensions that Google Chrome has that many of the other browsers don't even have close to it. But then recently in 2020, Microsoft have revamped the use of their extensions in that they have provided so many new fantastic extensions that you can add to the browser, and then it gives the browser a bit of an edge over many other browsers. And I believe with time, this browser is going to rise to be among the top best as regards the extension and usage, frequent usage, because it provides some fantastic features that many of these browsers don't provide. The first feature that I think Microsoft Edge is having an edge over other browsers is in terms of the privacy. The marketing model of Google and Microsoft Edge are quite different. Google is ads oriented. The more business model is targeting on ads. They are tracking your browsing to be able to tailor it towards the kind of ads they will send to you through your browser and to your emails and all that. Whatever you move on, you are working on, it's being tracked by Google. So when you work on browsers like Edge, you will have a better edge over what is being tracked as regards your browsing. You have the option to control the level of tracking that can be done on your browsing. So you can come over to the three dots here and come down directly down to settings, come all the way to privacy, search and services. Once you click on this, you will see basic settings that you can put as regards to tracking preventions, and you will be protected. Your browsing will not be tracked accordingly. Website use trackers to collect info about your browsing. Website may use this info to improve sites and show you content like personalized ads. Some trackers collect and send you info to sites you haven't visited. So all these you can control it from this tracking prevention. You can do basic, you can do balanced, and you can do strict, which is the top as regards the prevention. No one can tell actually what your data is being used for, but this degree of fairness that is given to you to select and control your data may be quite helpful, or may seem friendly and kind of good to users of Microsoft Edge. So I think it makes it a little bit stand out as regards the tracking. So it's quite better than the others. The second most important and most interesting features that I discovered in Microsoft Edge that I think is going to make it have an edge over the other browsers is the function of multitasking. Nowadays, you can't be able to multitask while you are using Microsoft Edge. With the press of Control tab, you should be able to access all the tabs within your Microsoft Edge. You can see all the tabs that are open in Microsoft Edge and many other ones that are open within the Windows. You can be able to open those and the ones that are open within Microsoft Edge. So this is a tab within Microsoft Edge. This is an extension within Microsoft Edge. This is a tab also. This is a tab within Microsoft Edge. All these are open within Microsoft Edge, and the others are on the other windows, right? So only on Edge you can have this kind of privilege of using multitasking. If you don't have that kind of feature where you can be able to view the tasks, you can use the Alt tab to view all the tasks. You can come over to Windows here and go to settings and come straight to systems, and you can come down to multitasking. So you can select here the Alt tab. What does it do? You can open Windows and all tabs in Edge, or you can select Windows to open Windows and 5 most recent tabs in Edge. So you can set it accordingly from this drop down. So once you're satisfied with it, you just close. So the next feature that I find very, very interesting in Microsoft Edge is that it can give you vertical tabs. Now you can see we have horizontal tabs, which is present also in Chrome, which is very common in browsers. But Microsoft Edge has made an edge in the use of the tabs in that it provided vertical tabs. You can come over here and click on this menu and you can see turn on vertical tabs. When you click on it, you will be able to see all the tabs now turning to vertical. You can click on each and every one of them. You can be able to see it opened. You can pin this to stay vertical. So anytime you don't have to look for it, you can unpin it. It will automatically close down. And when you hover over it, it will open. And when you are away, it will close. You hover over it, it will open. And you are away, it will close. And when you want to go back to the normal horizontal view, you can still go back by coming here and clicking on this and clicking on turn off vertical tabs, and everything goes back to horizontal. If you don't have this on your Edge, then you can come over to the same settings, 3 dots here, and go to settings. And then you can come over to appearance here and then go down and make sure that this show tab action menu is selected and turned on. So as you have this turned on, you should be able to have this icon, and you can be able to kind of navigate around and change your tab looks. So the next feature that I find also very interesting in Edge is the sleeping of the tab. When you are inactive on a tab, that tab is going to sleep. For example, you can see the diminished tabs here. All of them have gone to sleep. You can see them diminished. It means they are on sleep mode. If you want to unsleep them, then you have to click on them and then they'll come back to life. But then putting your tabs on sleep can actually increase the performance of your computer by more than 30%, according to Microsoft. So putting it on sleep can help the performance of your system by more than 30%. You can control the sleeping by coming over to these 3 dots and coming to settings, and then you can come over to system. You can come over to save resource with sleeping tabs and make sure it is selected, and then you can select the minutes of inactivity that should set this tab to sleep. You can change it to 5 minutes, to 15 minutes, to 30 minutes, to 1 hour, depending on what you want. Okay, you can select, and once it is that minutes, it will go to sleeping mode. Once you click, it will come back. Click and it's back to life. Another benefit that I find quite interesting in Edge is the immersive reader. Nowadays, you can have the option to use immersive reader in Microsoft Edge. You can have the option to use immersive reader in Microsoft Edge, which is a very cool way of reading your text without too much of ads and with a lot of control from you. So to go into immersive reader, you can just navigate to the site where you want to use the immersive reader and just come over here. You can see immersive reader selected here. Once you select it, it's going to move into immersive reader, and you can see the color is kind of cool and the view is kind of free from distractions. You can have it easily to read your document very easily and fantastically. And talking about immersive reader, not all sites have immersive reader. If you don't see this option on a particular site, it means it doesn't have immersive reader. The next feature is, I can see in Edge we have the read aloud option. You can set the computer to read the document aloud for you. Okay, you can just click on it and listen.
Why we need to think beyond our certificates.
Good. So this is the reader. You can change the voice options from here. You can change the speed of the reader. You can go fast, you can go slow if you like. You can choose a voice. This is a female voice just now. You can change it to another voice. There are a series of voices you can change. You can select and then they'll read for you accordingly.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And remember to always hit the like and subscribe button to stay connected to this channel for more of our very useful videos. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.